Have you ever experienced that you get darker or a little bit tan when you get back home after a long day's work? Now you left your house in the morning looking all cute, beautiful, and when you get back home you look darker. Yes, that is what the sun can do to your skin. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Guess who's back again? Guess who's back again? Hey sugars, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, hello, I am Sabi, and thank you for stopping by to check me out. And to my favorite people in the planet, to my sugar muffins that always come back here to check on me, kisses, you are amazing. So if you are new to my channel, please do not forget to click on the subscribe button to join the sugar club, and as well like, comment and share this video. So let's head right into the video. So yes, from the title of the video already, you know that we will be talking about something that is very important but people tend to overlook, and that is sunscreen, SPF. Now some of you might be asking, what is SPF? It's simply sun protection factor. So now we'll go on to the definition of sunscreen. I'm going to give you the standard definition rather, and like a layman's definition, something very easy that you can just understand. Now, according to Wikipedia, sunscreens or sun creams or sunblock or suntan lotions are simply photoprotective tropical products for the skin that absorbs or reflects some of the sun's UV, which is the ultraviolet radiation. Thus, it helps protect the skin against sunburn and most importantly skin cancer. But now, in a layman's understanding, what is sunscreen? Sunscreens are simply substances that have active ingredients in them that helps to protect the skin against ultraviolet radiation from reaching the surface of the skin. Now simply, they act as a physical barrier in protecting the skin against the harms of the sun. So yes, so you can see why sunscreen is very important. Now that we are conversant with the meaning of sunscreen, we add on to the importance or the benefit of sunscreen. Now the first benefit of using sunscreen is that it shields you from or against the UV's radiation. Now we have the UVA and we have the UVB. Now sunshade or sunscreen just acts as a shade. It protects you against those rays of the UV. Now you might be asking, what is UV? Simply means ultraviolet radiation or the ultraviolet rays. Now the second benefit of sunscreen is that it prevents your skin from turning. I gave an example before, like you leave the house looking very fresh, looking all fair, all succulent, and when you come back home you look a little bit dark and you'll be wondering, why did I go out looking all bright and I'm back home looking dull? It is the effect of the sun. But when you use your sunscreen, it prevents. Now the third benefit of using a sunscreen is that it gives you or helps to give you an overall skin protection. Now because you apply sunscreen, you do not tend to have tanning and the rest, because you've given yourself a proper coverage. Now when you go under the sun, you're less bothered about the effect of the sun on your skin, so in turn you just have a very even tone. Now the fourth benefit of sunscreen is that it protects you against skin cancer. And because of the harsh effects of the sun, there's every tendency or likes of you getting skin cancer. But with the help of sunscreen, you are protected, because a lot of people use harmful lotions, maybe your lightning lotions and the rest, and you tend to go underneath the sun. This can cause a lot of damage, but with the help of sunscreen, you're protected from all those harms. Now the last benefit of applying sunscreen is that it overall gives you a smooth look. Yes, it takes care of early signs of aging. It also protects you from wrinkles, pigmentation, and the like. So in turn, it prevents you from the early signs of aging. So now we are done with the benefits of sunscreen. So you can see the reason why you should apply it whenever you're going out. Some persons have the mindset that if they're not going out, there is no need for them applying sunscreen. Now it is meant to be used both indoors and out, no matter where you're. As long as it is daylight, you're meant to apply your sunscreen, because most times when you're at home, the rays of the sun tends to penetrate through your windows and thereby hitting your skin. So you see the reason why you have to apply your sunscreen at all times. So now that we're familiar with what sunscreen is, the benefit of sunscreen, I'll just tell you the forms of sunscreen. Now sunscreen comes in forms of lotion, cream, gel, oils, powder, stick, mousse, or foam, and also it comes in form of spray. Yes, these are the forms of sunscreen. Like, they come in these various forms, so you have to just pick the one that is more comfortable with you. Some persons prefer the spray because they feel it is less stressful. They just have to put it all over and they're out. Some people prefer the gel because they feel it absorbs very fast into the skin. But for me, I use the lotion type. It is the one that is quite affordable, and I'll be showing you the ones that I have tried and what I think. So now that we've known the meaning of sunscreen, the benefits of sunscreen, and the forms, I am simply going to just show you the types that I have tried and what I think in general. So the first one that I tried is this one right here. Let me bring it up close. So yes, this is the first sunblock or sunscreen that I tried, and this is the Disaar Beauty Skincare Sun Moisturizing Sunblock Isolation Sunscreen SPF 50 plus UVB plus UVA. Protects sun-induced damage, very high, fights onset of pigmentation spot. Now this is the first sunblock that I ever purchased. Like, I really liked it at first because of it was so cute, very small, and I just felt that it would fit very nicely into my bag and I can easily carry it around. But I ended up not liking this particular sunscreen because it leaves a serious white cast. Like, this sunscreen right here leaves a white cast. I'll just open it up and I'll show you what it looks like. So yeah, I don't know if, okay, this is what it looks like. It has this very muddy look, and when you apply it to your face, it gives you a serious white cast. Like, you look like a ghost. You know all those ghosts in Nigerian movie? This right here is going to give you that effect. So I had to stop using it. I'm just going to use the back of my palm to give you an illustration of what this looks like. So I'll just take a little right here, a tiny bit, and I'll apply it on my hands. So this is it right here. So you can see it doesn't really blend into the skin. Now because I use a pea-sized amount, you can still see. So imagine that I'm using a lot on my face. My face looks super white, and when I was using this sunscreen, I had to go in with a very tiny amount and add water to it for it to just blend in into the skin, but it still leaves that white cast. So I had to switch from this one over to this one right here. And so this has been the one that I've been using for over 4 months plus. Yes, and I totally love it. Yeah, this is what it looks like. So this is the Gavia sunblock and whitening cream, SPF 60, excellent skin protection, brightening and lightening effect, and it has vitamin C in it, and it also is water resistant. Now I love this particular sunscreen. One, the size is amazing, so it is cost effective. If you know that you're looking for something that is going to last you for a very long time and you do not need to bother about getting a new one, this one right here is just the perfect one for you. And I also like it because it has a matte finish. Now because I have combination skin on my face, I love this so much. And also it doesn't leave a white cast. That is one good thing about this. It doesn't leave a white cast. It blends very nicely into the skin and you're protected. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like. Yeah, so yeah, so I'm just going to use this other hand. So I'm going to use this part on my hand and show you. Can you see? Now can you see the difference? Can you see the difference of the first one I used and this one? This blends easily, and I think this one is even more than this one. It blends easily into the skin, like it just gives you that very clean feeling. You do not have to bother about having that white effect on your face. This particular sunscreen right here is so good. Since we all know about the benefits of sunscreen, I've heard a lot of persons say, I am dark so I do not need to apply sunscreen. That is a very bad ideology. Like, it is a wrong mindset. Now the sun is not skin tone sensitive. When the sun wants to burn, it burns you whether you are dark skin or light skin or whatever. It burns. The only difference is that the effect of the sun shows faster on a light skinned person than a dark skinned person, but the sun burns everyone. So please get yourself. And for the record, if you're getting a sunscreen, you should get from 30 and above. Any SPF you're getting should be from 30 and above. This right here you can see is 60. You can see here 60, and the other one is 50 plus. Look at it here, 50 plus, because it is said that the higher your SPF, the higher your chances of protection. So if you get the one of 30, you are 30 times protected. If you get the one of 40, you're 40 times protected. If you get the one of 50, thereabout. Now most people tend to get face creams that has SPF, and they'll see SPF 15 and they'll be like, oh, no need for me to apply sunscreen. No, that cannot protect you at all. You will use that and still apply your sunscreen on it. Yes, because I use the Nivea face cream and it has SPF 15, and when I'm done applying that, I still go over this, because that SPF in that face cream cannot give you the maximum protection that you need. And also, if you should get a sunscreen, it is advisable that you apply it 30 minutes before leaving the house. It's also written here 30 minutes before exposure to the sun, and you should reapply every 4 hours under the sun and every 2 hours in water for this particular one. Now if you do not apply your sunscreen 30 minutes before leaving the house, you just apply it when you're in a hurry and head out, you will sweat so bad, like you sweat like someone is after your life, and you do not want to do that. And because you're sweating, you tend to wipe, and you're not going to get the full benefit of the sunscreen. So it is advisable that you should apply your sunscreen 30 minutes before leaving your house, so it tends to absorb into your skin and you get the full benefits of your sunscreen. Now also make sure that whenever you're getting your sunscreen, you should say it is protecting you against the UVA and the UVB rays. Now someone might say, what is UVA and UVB? These are simply the two types of UV lights. So the UVA simply means the ultraviolet A and the ultraviolet B. Now the difference is that the ultraviolet A has a longer wavelength and is associated with skin aging. This is the one that causes skin aging, while the ultraviolet B is it has a shorter wavelength and it is associated with skin burning. So this is the one that causes the sunburn and the like. So whenever you are getting your sunscreen, make sure it is written that it helps or protects against the UVA. It is written here, I don't know if you can see it right here on my UVA and the UVB, and also on this particular one right here you can see it boldly written, the UVB and the UVA. Make sure that you're getting a sunscreen that promises to do that. Remember, your SPF should be from 30 plus or 30 and above. Do not get anything like 20 or 10. It will not protect your skin and you'll just be doing nothing. Now, so that brings us to the end of this video. So this video simply is just telling you to get a sunscreen if you want that even tone, if you want that fresh looking skin that is free from burns and the red. You should get a sunscreen. Like whenever you're going out, this apply, like if you're going to wear a sleeveless like this and your arms are going to be out, you should apply your sunscreen there and on your face. Not only your face, your arms, your legs, to give you that even tone. Now, because most times you see people and their arms are darker, their feet are darker than their face. It's because of the sun burns on that part, but we tend to neglect all this part. So whenever you're going out and you're wearing anything that exposes any part of your body, apply sunscreen on those areas that will be exposed. That will help to give you an overall even tone and give it a smooth looking skin. So yes, that brings us to the end of today's video. If you know that you enjoyed this video and you learned one or two things from this, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, yes, and share this video with your friends, and also let me know what you want to see, or if you have any questions regarding sunscreen and the likes, you can ask me in the comment section below. So I do appreciate watching this video, and do not forget to subscribe, and until the next time I see you, stay blessed, stay beautiful. Love you all.